I can't move. So it's dry and I kind of look like a burns victim. Hi guys, Kurt Provost here, your guide to all things NuSkin. And in this episode, I'm going to do something a little bit different because I've been traveling for the last couple of days and God forbid, I left my LumiSpa here. So my skin has been feeling a little bit neglected, and as such it doesn't look exactly like how it normally would if I was using the LumiSpa every day. And so I want to give it a little boost and kind of kick it up a notch. And until the boost is fully launched, which is the newest beauty device, I won't be able to use that. In the meantime, I am using one of our oldies but goodies. It is the facelift formula. This product is one of the original products that NuSkin came up with over 30 years ago. In fact, I believe it's over 35 years ago now. And this product is still being sold around the world because it is a fantastic product that just simply delivers results. There's no frills about it. There's no fuss, but it will get the job done for you. And the price point is cheap. It's an absolute bargain. So what does it do exactly, and what does it contain? Well, it tightens and tones the skin, and that's because of a few very simple ingredients like albumin, which comes from egg whites, minus the risk of salmonella if you're using an egg white straight from an egg at home. There's also, you don't know what pesticides and hormones are in that egg, so I don't recommend doing those kind of at-home face masks with food because you have no control over the quality of it. With this product, you do. You know it is the purest quality. And so what that does is it tightens and kind of tones the skin. And then you've also got things like elastin, which is a protein of the skin, in the structure of the skin. And then there's, of course, aloe vera. But they don't just use any aloe vera, they use the juice or the pulp from a plant that is at least 6 years old because it takes that long for the plant to mature to create the active ingredient that's going to be most potent for your skin. So that's kind of the criteria of how we're harvesting that. And aloe vera, of course, is hydrating and softening the skin. There's also panthenol, which is a fantastic naturally found humectant, which helps hydrate and plump the skin. So those are kind of a few of the unique ingredients. There is also a sensitive formula for those who have more sensitive skin or perhaps an allergy to an egg or something, and it uses different ingredients to cater to that, and it's not quite as intense as this formulation can be. And so what happens, you mix it up, apply it to the face, and it will start to set. So this is fantastic for people who want to have a time out. They just don't want to be disturbed by anyone because you can't speak, you can't laugh, you can't really do anything other than lay back, chill out, maybe watch some TV, watch some Netflix, scroll on social media, whatever it is that you do that. I'm going to show you how it works. First off is we have the powder, which you can see here. I'll try not to tip it out. And you want to use a couple of teaspoons of that, depending on how large your face is or how small your face is. So you've got to adapt based on you, and then you use a few drops of this to make sure it is able to be mixed in. And I prepared some earlier. In fact, I actually applied some to half my face earlier, but for whatever reason, I had a little technical malfunction and it didn't film the first part. So this is what it'll look like on the brush. You can kind of see it there a bit. This paste that will form, and then you apply that to your skin like this. In fact, I did it on this side, so we'll do it up there. And as you can see there, just when I lift, it's actually less frown lines on this side, more on that side where I haven't done it. And that's one of the effects of this product. Kind of sets like you look like a burns victim. So let's check that out right now. Okay, so it has dried, and as you can see, it is difficult to talk. I can't move half my face. So this side is normal Kurt, youthful Kurt, hopefully, and this side is Scarface. I don't know if that shows up. Can you see it? I can't move. So it's dry and I kind of look like a burns victim. You can see at the head. And the way it feels is it's just pulling, it's like tightening and gripping the skin and pulling. It's very, very firm. Looks like it's bending my nose. And so I am going to take this off now. Alright guys, so I've washed my face and I'm all clean, the mask is off. I can talk again, I can smile again, I'm free. It's such a good feeling after this mask because you have that comparison of being constrained, constricted, unable to use your face in the way that you normally would. That's a really hidden benefit of that mask, and many masks actually, is that they bring your awareness back to your facial movements, which is really valuable because much of the aspects of our face that we don't like actually has to do with our habitual movements. So frowning, like most people don't like these lines here, and yet that's formed almost exclusively because we're frowning constantly. It's a habitual use of those lines. So if you can bring your awareness to when you are frowning and just kind of smooth it out a bit more and try and neutralize your facial expression, then it's going to have less of an impact over the years building up and creating damage. You're going to have a better chance of actually dealing with that and fixing it. So this face mask is a fantastic way of doing that. It brings your awareness back to your face. The first thing that I've noticed is that my skin is super soft. Really, really smooth compared to the other side. Now, of course, you're going to be using it on your whole face, so you may not notice the difference so much, but you'll be really enjoying touching your skin. It's kind of the difference between, I mean, this side's not so bad, but it's just like a normal fabric, and this side is like velvet or silk or something just feels incredible to touch. And that's exactly what this mask does or has done on this side. Now definitely use warm water as you take off your mask because you want to just pat it with a bit of warm water and that'll dampen the mask to begin with, and then use a damp face wash to gently move it off. So be very gentle when you're removing it because it is a very intense mask. What difference can you notice from this side compared to that side? I'll leave that up to you guys. I know how it feels and my face is kind of moving in that upward direction. It's just a really great way of, if you're hungover, if you're tired, if you're not feeling great, do that face mask and you are ready to conquer the day. So where to from here? Well, obviously use a toner afterwards to make sure your skin is completely clean, and then use your favorite serum. And then a moisturizer or day cream, night cream, depending on what time of the day it is that you're doing this, whatever the rest of your routine is. The LumiSpa can be a great way of actually taking this mask off. Obviously, you dampen it first, get rid of the bulk of it, and then use the LumiSpa. It'll make sure that it's completely clean afterwards. Alright guys, that's the show for today. My name is Kurt Provost, your guide to all things NuSkin. Like, subscribe, follow, whatever you need to do to stay in touch, because I'll be creating many more videos like this on a regular basis, helping to connect you with the products that can deliver the results that you are looking for. Ciao guys.